victory for them.
Well, I think you need to take advantage of balls up in the zone, and you could probably say that almost every day, but this is a great hitter's park. You get something to drive, they end up in the seats here.
And with a quick breather here, let's give you a look at the defensive alignment for Tampa Bay. It's brought to us by Majestic. Any thoughts, Eric?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Brett Gardner started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Boy, comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Oh, that's a pearl right there.
Pulled the string on him, strike 3 swinging. And he makes the throw to first. Gardner is retired, and there's one away. Into the box now, Jacoby Ellsbury. He'll get to take his first cuts here. This is hit softly to third. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit.
Well, this is not exactly the most convincing swing you're going to see, but this is a results-oriented game. He manages to take the ball the other way and make his way aboard.
Standing in now, Gary Sanchez. As this is grounded foul off to the left, it's strike 1. And a pitch out, but Ellsbury stays put. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
I think Lawrence is pretty consistent and respected for his strike zone. He doesn't seem to miss many pitches too often.
1-1, here it is. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. And he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he's back standing.
Keeping him close.
And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Definitely has his attention.
And again, he'll snap one over to first. Being especially careful here.
Okay, no way he does it again, right?
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out. Didi Gregorius set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And another snap throw to the bag. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Must think something's up.
Tries to dump this one out to left. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
And you check this out. This is on the inside part of the plate, but he still is able to take it to the opposite field. I'll tell you, that is bat control at its finest right there.
Here's Starlin Castro. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, and I like that he went right back to that curveball there after the check swing.
Yeah, you almost got him once. Try it again and see if he can hold off twice.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Trying to escape unscathed here in the first. And another foul ball. 0-2 count and the pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third. And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Who stands out to you, EK?
Well, they've got to be happy with the performance they're getting from that 8-hole right now. He always seems to come through in the clutch. Doesn't let the pressure of a big situation get to him. Whether it's the first inning with nobody out or the 9th inning with 2 outs, his approach doesn't change, and that's a big reason why he delivers so often.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Tanaka sets his sights. Here's the 1-2. Here's a line shot that's going to get over the head of Gregorius and on into left center for a base hit. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Kiermaier. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No one out with a runner at second. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. High in the air out to center field. Catch made out there in center field as the runner will tag from second. Long throw to third. And Ellsbury won't get him. He's in there at third base. Evan Longoria will step in here with a runner at third now. So maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
Well, that's a good confidence builder with a runner on base here in the first. Well, this is definitely the man to worry about in this lineup. There's little question about that, so he'll be fired up about that one.
Brad Miller gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a runner at third and 2 gone. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what?
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. Logan Morrison steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Drives it to deep right field. Going back is the right fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. Second inning upcoming here in the Bronx. Mark Teixeira makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second.
Mark Teixeira.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Right, especially starting off an at-bat.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Third baseman.
Settling in now, Chase Headley, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit hard up the middle. Backhanded. On to first, and Headley's retired here, 2 away.
Batting 8. First baseman.
Number 26 stands in. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
Wow, he's got that bender working now. That guy was in knots up there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
This is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Matt Duffy strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
The shortstop.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Steven Souza settles into the box for his first chance. Swung right over the splitter there, 0-1.
That splitter, it's only coming in around 86, but it's really falling through the zone.
And the throw will not get him at third as he moves up on the ground ball. Corey Dickerson steps into the box. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Hot shot on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit. And to score is the runner from third. It's a 2-0 ball game. Luke Maile is ready for his first AB here in this one. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
And in a National League game, this might be a spot to put one down, but I sort of doubt we'll see that here.
Again, he sends it out of play. Hot shot to third. Gloved by Headley. Throw on to first in time, one away. Logan Forsythe will get his second shot at it now. He doubled to start out the home first. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 pitch is a splitter in there, 1-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Kevin Kiermaier comes forward looking to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. Drilled to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Rays will settle for just the one. We've played 2 full. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States, Central Park, set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Number 99 steps in here to start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Yeah, and you know he's the number 9 hitter, but you've got to go to the plate right now thinking like a leadoff guy. Just find a way to get on base and then give those 1, 2, 3 guys a chance to drive you in or do something.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Brett Gardner will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
Yeah, and he went down on 3 straight pitches, so he didn't put up much of a fight in that at-bat. Looking for a better one right here.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. Jacoby Ellsbury stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. This is flared right back over the mound. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this Evan Longoria digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with 1 swing of the bat, because you know he has big-time power.
Tanaka gets the sign. Coming at him with the 0-1. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Well, he went after him with all sliders. Just one after another after another. Just couldn't do a thing with any of them.
Into the box now, Brad Miller. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
And he falls behind 0-2. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Pretty stress-free inning so far. 2 batters, 6 pitches, and 2 strikeouts.
Morrison.
Striding into the box, Logan Morrison. He flew out in his last at-bat. Chop foul right at home plate at strike one. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. 2 out, nobody on. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That
got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Into the windup and the pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Didi Gregorius. He reached on a single in his first try. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
He did not like that one bit. Now, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
And not the greatest approach there as he offers it a pitch in the dirt, and it's even at 1-1.
These guys need to get things sorted out at the plate. The discipline just has not been real good.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And very little resistance there as he's retired on a half-hearted swing, and there are 2 away. Starlin Castro will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Souza retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. Matt Duffy will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
Tanaka's ready. Here it is on 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Hit in the air to left. Gardner's after it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting.
Steven Souza steps in now.
Steven Souza.
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Grounded back up the middle. Castro to his left. He's there. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Corey Dickerson is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
That last pitch was number 50 already.
And with one out in the fourth, that's way too many.
Throw gets him 2 down. Digging in now, Luke Maley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger, 2 strikes.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mark Teixeira will stand in to lead things off here, and his guys have been unable to get anything going to this point.
Yeah, and you think so many times in the postseason, we see starting pitching really come to the forefront. And this guy's been every bit as good as advertised so far.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Liner toward right center, and they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through.
And it had been a little while since they had any action on the base pass. He'd retired 10 in a row until that base hit right there. And now they're going to have to find a way to string a couple of these together.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 on its way. Hit hard towards second. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
Number 26 will stand in now with 2 on here and nobody out to begin the inning.
And on the mound, he hasn't found himself in too many rough spots so far, so this might be his first real test of the ballgame.
First pitch swinging here, and he doesn't get much of it as it's sent toward first. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. Number 99 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and he will make it to third by a whisker as he's safe on a very close play.
And I think here he might have had one eye on that runner to see if he was breaking from third base. And right when he lifted his head up, that's when the ball goes right through him. And that'll for sure be a fielding error, but also an RBI.
Brett Gardner will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game. You'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Jacoby Ellsbury is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
We see this quite a bit. Guys, they get over anxious when they've got a chance to pick up an RBI or 2. That's a great time for something off speed.
Slow curveball like a balloon, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 2. And a good curveball there, but he wouldn't bite. It's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Trying to hold the lead. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. The 1-2 pitch. Chopped foul wide of first. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is Logan Forsythe comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the fifth.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Hit to third. Headley's got it. And a rather easy first out.
Up next for Tampa Bay,
Kevin Kiermaier will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Well, guys, if you split the difference between the fly ball and the grounder he's put in play, you've got a nice line drive. So maybe we'll witness that right here.
Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. Now a swing, and he pops him up. Right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
the third baseman, number 3, Evan Longoria.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Number 26 is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Gary Sanchez. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. Oh, and he gets a fastball up in the zone, and he hammers it out to deep left field. And this baby is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Well, if you're going to be successful in the postseason, you're going to have some things go your way. And I didn't really think this had a chance to stay fair, but sure enough, it bangs right off the foul pole, and that, folks, is a home run.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Shortstop, Didi Gregorius.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
Nice.
First pitch on its way. Starlin Castro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first is Castro, heading for second now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Now batting.
And this usually stems from a guy that's sitting on a fastball. So when he gets that changeup, normally he's so far out on his front foot, he'll just hook it foul. But instead, this time he's able to stay back, keep his hands back just long enough to keep this one fair right down the line.
Into the box, Mark Teixeira, as he will swing and miss on a fastball on the outer half. It's strike 1. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now. Where do you think they go from here?
I maybe double up and go back to another off-speed pitch. He didn't handle that one all too well.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Now batting. Third baseman.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the dangerous switch hitter Chase Headley. Hit on the ground to short. To his left, Duffy. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove.
Yeah, he nearly bailed him out here at first base. Well, let's check the scoop on show motion. He looks to be in good position to dig this ball out, but he just doesn't want to stay in the pocket. Close, but not quite. I know how he feels.
In now, number 26. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
And he's behind now as he missed badly on that swing. 1-2. Out in front of that one, may have been looking fastball. Good job just to make contact. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Grounded to short. Scooped up onto Forsythe covering, and that ends the inning. Brad Miller gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team. And that's in there for strike 1.
There's that splitter again. Seems to be getting better and better as the game goes on.
High and deep to right. Right fielder looking up. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series. And that pushes the Rays out on top here, 3-2. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batter number 5, shortstop,
Matt Duffy digs in with 1 run in and 1 gone in the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. Line toward right center. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Well, this is where, as a manager, you have to really start worrying about location of pitches. He still hasn't walked anybody out there, but when the control starts slipping and the ball starts sailing out over the middle of the plate, that can be worse than walks.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Now you got to beware of that sinker. I mean, he'd take a strikeout right now, but I think he still just wants this guy to hit the ball on the ground.
And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, there's no question that the sinker away has always been this guy's bread and butter pitch. You can see where it is on show track, and you're just not going to get a better location than that pitch with 2 strikes.
Stepping in now, Corey Dickerson. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Driven to right field and deep. Looking up is the right fielder. Gone! A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His first homer here in the series. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. Luke Maile is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Strike 3, and that'll put an end to a big inning. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 7th inning comes. Number 99 stands in.
leading off for the Yankees, right fielder, number 99.
He slaps that one away, and the count will be 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. And, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Souza is there, one away. Brett Gardner will stand in for the 4th time now, still looking for his first hit of the ball game.
And he's not the only one either. This has been a great pitching performance so far, and they've had these guys chasing their tails all game long.
Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Dickerson. But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. And he'll pull in there with a 1-out double.
The batter, center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury.
Runner at second, 1 away. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Jacoby Ellsbury. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a swing and a ground ball. But this is foul for the first strike. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7. Lifted the other way out to left center. Calling for it, Kiermaier. And he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. The Rays are out in front, 5-2. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Logan Forsythe is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Seemed to me like the wheels were coming off for this guy a bit in the 6th inning. Any surprise he's back out there for the 7th?
A little. I mean, this deep into a start, that's usually when you say, we'll let the bullpen take care of it from here. Apparently, though, they think he's got something left.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Oh, and he lays one down here, and this is going to be a tough play. Headley over to his left, and the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single. Evan Longoria will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely one of the better hitters in this lineup, and that's why he's in the middle of the order. He just hasn't been able to get it going today. It happens.
Now batting,
Brad Miller will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
And now with a 2-0 count, both pitches have been in. This might be where you say, all right, I'm going to let it fly if this next one's middle away.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for Tampa. They're still out in front. Gary Sanchez comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Smoked on the ground left side. And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
They've let these guys keep hanging around, not able to put them away. And I tell you, this game, it's far from over. They're not going to go quietly.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon.
your attention, please. Now
So with a lefty waiting, they'll go to a lefty of their own out of the bullpen here.
Cedeno.
Didi Gregorius will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Shot toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Starlin Castro will stand in now with two away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Yeah, same pitch, same result, and he's late on it again.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Up next,
Mark Teixeira gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Logan Morrison will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Matt Duffy ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Grounded to third. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Steven Souza. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
And they may have found a location that they like right here. 2 different pitches, both taken on the inside corner, and now they can go just about anywhere they want.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. Ready to take his hacks again, Corey Dickerson, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Alex Colomé is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 37.
Chase Headley will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Hitting on for the Yankees.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
Now batting,
Number 26 will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Hit out towards second. On the first in time, and the Yankees are down to their final out now.
Now batting,
Number 99 makes his way to the plate, needing to make something happen. They're down to their final out in the 9th inning. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Throw.
Yeah, and you know this home crowd is going to get to drop.